Korean NASA official advises students with global dreams. Youth interns get a chance to shine abroad. Zanzibar's Seaweed Center creates harmony between nature and people. Connecting Korea and Germany with music. Dreaming of a Michelin star Korean restaurant. Hello, welcome to Going Global. I'm your host, Jung Se-mi. One barbershop in the United States has been offering a unique service to children. The Fuller Cut, based in Ypsilanti, Michigan State, offers a $2 discount to children who read out loud while they get a haircut. The barber, who has been running the store for 20 years, came up with this idea due to a lack of proper education for children in low-income households. As expected, teachers and parents are applauding the initiative and coming to the barbershop with book donations. The barbershop's clientele has also grown. This program has definitely made more people happier than ever before. On that note, let's turn to our first story today. Shin Jae-won is the Associate Administrator for the Aeronautics Research Mission Directive at NASA. And recently, he paid a visit to Korea to meet young Koreans who dream of becoming active members of the global society. Let's take a closer look.
This is the quiet supersonic technology aircraft that can fly from Seoul to New York in 3 hours. Created by NASA, this jet has reduced noise levels of the so-called sonic boom. NASA aims to conduct test flights with the quiet supersonic technology aircraft in 2020. Korean expat Shin Jae-won has played an integral role in the development of this aircraft, which may open a new chapter in the history of airplanes. Shin is the NASA Associate Administrator for the Aeronautics Research Mission Directorate. He recently visited Korea to take part in the Korea Youth Global Leadership Forum, which connects outstanding US-based Koreans with Korean youth.
한국 청년들이 굉장히 많은 것을 가지고 있는데 가지고 있는 것을 자각한 후에 그 세계 무대에서 정말 참으로 큰 역할을 할 수도 있고 했으면 하는 마음에서.
Many young people who have dreams of becoming global leaders showed interest in Shin, who graduated from a Korean university. Shin responds earnestly to questions about the difficulties he faced.
한국 같은 경우에 미국과 다르게 항공우주국 기술이 발달하지 않아서 이 학교로서 제가 많이 힘든 점이 있을 텐데.
IT하고 커뮤니케이션하고 한국처럼 좋은 마켓이 없어요. 여기 인터넷 안 되는 데 없잖아요. 그래서 그런 거를 다 융합해서 그런 완전히 새로운 마켓을 개발하면 한국도 항공산업에서 전혀 뒤질 그런 상황이 아닙니다.
Shin also talked about the virtues required of a global leader. He emphasized accurate communication skills and both confidence and modesty.
엔지니어링이나 아니면은 R&D 이쪽에만 관심을 많이 갖는 경향이 있는데 이제 그런 것뿐만 아니고 이제 매니지먼트나 뭐 그런 사람들 간의 소통에 관한 얘기들도 같이 해주셔가지고 그런 부분들이 좀 인상 깊었습니다.
Shin emphasizes that Korean youths have what it takes to be globally competitive. He advised them not to be scared about going global.
30년, 40년 전에 뭐 한국에서 왔다 그러면 알아주지도 않고 몰랐던 그런 이제 시대가 아니기 때문에 큰 꿈을 가지고 그 도전 정신을 가지고 와서 한번 부딪혀 보시는 거를 제일 권하고 싶어요.
Moving on to our next story. The 15th World Korean Business Convention recently took place on Jeju-do Island, bringing some 4,000 business people together to network with one another. This year, Korean entrepreneurs based abroad hired about 100 new interns. Let's find out more.
Korean youth dreaming of working abroad go on stage. They have 5 minutes to convey their aspirations to Korean business leaders who are active abroad.
저만의 개성을 잃지 않기 위해서 최선을 다해 노력하고 있습니다.
Out of some 600 applicants, 12 had the opportunity to introduce themselves in person.
또 해외 기업들과의 업무를 경험하고 노하우를 습득해서 저만의 기업을 나중에는 일구고 싶어서 지원하게 됐습니다.
There were 110 openings for internships at 49 companies at this year's World Korean Business Council. All slots were filled after additional interviews. Every business leader present unanimously said that what mattered was the spirit, not academic background.
스펙만 쌓으려고 하는 그런 모습으로 보이지 마시고 좀 더 나와서 잘 알고 돌아갈 수 있는 그런 기회가 됐으면 좋겠습니다.
처음에는 오겠다고 하다가 주변이나 부모님들이 그런 어려운 나라, 가난한 나라에 가면 힘들지 않겠냐 생각을 했지만 지금 베트남은 대한민국의 3대 수출 시장입니다.
Out of 22 interns who were selected last year, 10 became full-time workers. The secret was proficiency in not only the language, but also the local culture.
동남아시아에서는 관리자로서 근무할 수 있는 이점이 있지만 그 문화를 확실히 알고 계셔야지만이 근무하시기 수월하기 때문에 훨씬 많은 공부가 필요하다고 생각됩니다.
3,000 companies from within and outside Korea took part this year, sharing information about the global market and looking for ways to expand exports.
글로벌 한민족 한상 네트워크의 그 접점을 잘 활용하면 우리가 굉장히 21세기의 성장에 많은 촉매제를 발견할 수가 있다.
The 15th World Korean Business Convention is acting as a platform for promoting solidarity and a sense of community among Koreans.
Our next story takes us to Tanzania. The seaweed industry is the economic lifeline for people living in Zanzibar. Global warming has resulted in a drop of seaweed output, placing the region in dire straits. But the Seaweed Center has helped reverse the people's fortunes. Let's take a closer look.
Zanzibar, a semi-autonomous part of Tanzania, boasts emerald seas and white beaches. At low tide, a group of women begin picking up something from the shallow water.
Sasa hivi hapa navuna mwani wangu, baadaye nachukua kamba yangu nafunga kwenye kamba.
Zanzibar is Africa's largest seaweed producer. 90% of the local women are involved in the seaweed industry. As most residents are Muslims, collecting seaweed is the only social activity local women can take part in and their only means of making money.
Najisikia vizuri sana kwa sababu najisikia raha kwa sababu nikija hapa mwani wangu mzuri haudondoki na najipatia pesa kwa.
The seaweed industry, which plays an integral role in the regional economy, recently has encountered a crisis. Due to the rising seawater temperature, harvests have shrank by half. Another problem is that seaweed is being sold at a fraction of a price. With 1 kilogram of seaweed being sold at 13 cents, residents began to leave the industry.
The only problem they encountered was that seaweed doesn't sell at a very high price, and it's backbreaking work. It's physically quite intense.
The Seaweed Center opened 2 years ago in order to tackle these problems. It systemized the entire process from production to export and conducted research on ways to boost productivity. Thanks to the Seaweed Center, residents are also involved in processing seaweeds and no longer limited to just harvesting.
Coconut oil. This we use for making soap. But we have other virgin coconut oil, which we use for body oil and body polish.
The employees receive a fixed share of profits. They have absolute trust in the Seaweed Center because they have always received fair compensation for their work.
So it's been a win-win situation whereby the women can utilize their farming skills and also produce goods and get a better income from it. We're luckily in a position that because we produce cosmetic products, we are able to significantly increase the income of these ladies by about 4-fold.
The Seaweed Center helps benefit both local residents and the environment. It is also protecting the local economy from further crises by creating a virtuous cycle within the seaweed industry.
Let's head over to Germany now. There is a saying that goes, music is a global language. One music performance in Germany proved it right by bringing together tradition and modernity, the East and the West. Let's find out more.
A saenghwang, Korean traditional wind instrument, meets a piano and a cello. These three instruments may not seem like a good match, but the audience is lulled into this unique harmony.
Also als Instrument ist es mir natürlich ganz fremd, aber wenn ich sozusagen die Augen zumachte, konnte ich manchmal denken, es hat etwas von moderner, zeitgenössischer Akkordeonmusik.
Wie immer, wenn ich koreanische Musik höre, freue ich mich sehr. Ich kann mich sehr entspannen und kann sehr konzentriert zuhören, weil ich selber...
The Korean Music Festival first took place 3 years ago to commemorate 130 years of diplomatic relations between Korea and Germany. Since then, interest in Korean music has grown, and this year, the festival took place in a bigger venue, the Frankfurt Opera. There are numerous performers, from a recital by a 국악 master from Korea to concerts by outstanding Korean music students based in Germany.
독일에서 이제 주요 연주장인 오페라 하우스라는 곳에서 연주를 하게 되었는데 특별히 이제 서양 음악이 아닌 한국 음악을 알리는 장소가 되어서 너무 기쁘게 생각을 하고요. 오늘을 계기로 여러분들께 한국 음악의 우수성과 아름다움을 알릴 수 있었으면 좋겠습니다.
The Korean Music Festival brings together tradition and modernity, the East and the West, all through a collaboration between Korean and German musicians.
음악은 사람의 감정을 표현하는 예술이고 이를 통해서 희노애락, 슬픔과 기쁨, 어떤 여러 가지 감정들을 악기의 모양이든 어떤 음악의 형태든 상관없이 어떤 사람으로서 당연히 누구나 공감할 수 있다는 것을 확인을 했습니다.
Many are already looking forward to next year's Korean Music Festival that brings Korea and Germany together as one.
It's time for our last story for today. Many young people, not just in Korea, but also in other parts of the world, are turning to startups. One model example for rising entrepreneurs might be this young Korean who opened a successful restaurant after running a cell phone store. Let's take a closer look.
The kitchen is busy getting ready. The dishes provide diners with both visual and gastronomical joy.
I would come here again with friends or coworkers. It's so great. Talia is amazing.
This is Thalia, a fusion restaurant in Chicago. The restaurant has been open for only a few months, but its reviews are great. The restaurant owner is 27-year-old Park Han-cheol.
제가 어렸을 때부터 식당 일을 쭉 해와갖고 셰프가 되는 것이 꿈이었고.
Park, with a taste for fine cuisine, regularly sought out highly reputed restaurants when he was younger and gained experience working in the kitchen. There are traditional Korean restaurants in downtown Chicago, but none that are catered to the younger generations. Park wanted to spread Korean cuisine with a touch of his own. His past businesses helped him open this restaurant.
여러 한 군데를 매니지먼트라 운영을 하면서 직원들도 부릴 줄 알고 사업이 어떻게 돌아가는 건지 알고 이제 사회가 어떤 곳인지 많이 배우고 나서 경험이 뒷받침이 되는 것 같아요.
His most popular dish is the katsu carbonara, a fusion of pork cutlet, bulgogi, and pasta. Park is constantly working on new dishes with Michelin star chefs he scouted, utilizing Korean ingredients and cooking methods. Another factor behind Park's success is his willingness to dive into new fields. He has his cousin Park Han-cheol to lean on. They have been partners since they started running cell phone stores.
경험도 없고 아직 부족한 게 엄청 많은데 좋은 셰프들과 제 사촌 동생과 함께 젊은 패기로 새로운 도전을 하는 입장이어가지고
Park Han-cheol begins every day as another challenge and aims to make today another fruitful day.
처음으로 한식 음식으로서 미슐랭 스타를 따고 싶은 마음에 그런 목표를 가지고
I hope you enjoyed today's stories on Going Global. This year's Nobel Prize in Literature went to American pop legend Bob Dylan and surprised the whole world. Have you ever taken a guess what the value of Nobel Prize medal might be? Well, the Nobel Prize in Economics awarded to the late mathematician John Nash, along with the handwritten certificate that came with it, were put on auction. And there were estimates that the award would bring in around $2.5 million to $4 million. And this isn't the first time a Nobel Prize has been put on the auction block. In 2015, the Nobel Prize awarded to Dr. Ellen Hodgkin was auctioned off for $795,614. Now, Going Global will be back next week with more exciting and interesting stories from all around the world. Thank you for watching.